everyone. It is me, the Grim Reader, reporting to you from Wiesbaden, Germany, in our holiday apartment. And we've been here for about a week, and quite a few bad things happened that I don't want to dwell on too much. Because also one good thing happened, which was my sister's wedding bash, which was under a strict no social media policy, which is fine. That's has to be the way it is. But it was good. It was good. We had a great time. It was a little tiring for me, but in general it was really good. And so in terms of the not so great things that have happened, there was just a delay in getting here. Like, we left for the airport on Monday. Flight was canceled to Chicago. Had to stay in a hotel. Was annoyed by that. Had to. Then the big sort of annoying thing that happened was that when they rebooked us, it was too short of a connection between the getting to Chicago and then getting on the flight to Frankfurt. And so I, Kathy, in my non-eternal wisdom, because we had tickets that I couldn't change, I just rebooked us separate. I bought us new tickets with miles for the Chicago leg of our trip, not realizing that would cause chaos with the rest of the itinerary. And it has, or did. So we had to make sure, we went the next day to make sure that we could take this early itinerary and still get our Frankfurt leg. And that seemed to work out fairly well. But then it sort of precipitated a whole bunch of things happening. The main one being that my luggage was confused for a very long time until yesterday. I didn't get my luggage. So a whole week of no, and it meant having to go shopping for clothes. And even though people say, oh, that's fun to have to go shopping, in that moment, it was not fun to have to go shopping for everything, because I had nothing except one sort of change a little bit in my carry-on. And then last night I got my luggage, and there was one pair of my health shoes was not there. So there's, annoying things like that happened. And then the other sort of shocking thing, but brief shock, not big shock, is that they thought, because something to do with checking in, and they just kind of got confused with Bill thinking he didn't want to go back to the States on Tuesday. He's leaving next Tuesday. And so I had to scramble to call him and say, no, he does want to go back. Please leave, make it so that he can fly back. So yeah, point being, don't check luggage, don't mess with your schedule if you have a non-refundable ticket, and all these things will happen. But the thing is, I had checked luggage because of my shoes, because of my feet. Best laid plans of Kathy. Anyway, but things are getting better. The only thing we're dealing with now is heat. So Europe is having a bit of a May heat wave, and so Bill went out for a walk. I went out for a tiny walk even before. It's still pretty early. We're not late sleeping people. And he's out for his morning walk, and then later on and also another sort of not so great thing is he's been a little bit under the weather because of sun, and just, we don't know exactly what's going on, but he's been a bit sick, and I've been pretty good for me. So today we might venture out to a museum, because that's kind of what you do when it's hot. And we've had a nice time with great food. We live in this apartment which is above a supermarket. So that's been kind of fun to just go whenever we want to. And then, I don't know if you can hear the birds. There's interesting birds here. The parakeets are a colony. There are many colonies of these green birds all over Germany. I think the story goes that there was one of them escaped, or a couple escaped, and now they go around screeching. And they're pretty birds. They're bright green, but they're a bit noisy. And so, yeah, we're having as good a time as we can have, despite heat and feeling under the weather, and my luggage not being here, which was kind of annoying, because even on Friday before the holidays, because Monday was a holiday here too, Whitsun, they threatened to drop it off, and I went down all excited to get my bag, and it never showed up twice. So this sort of up roller coaster of, oh, it's coming, it's not coming. And it did come last night at almost 11 p.m. So, yeah. It's been a minute. Travel has not been as smooth, but then again, is it ever smooth these days? So there is that issue. And I think I'll stop here. This is kind of just an update, and talk about my reading as far as I can paste it together in my memory another time. But this is just a sort of, we have arrived in Wiesbaden update. And then next week I go to a different place, different part of town, and will be on my own there for a couple of weeks before I move into my hotel. And then also at the end of June there'll be the other wedding that I'm here for. I'm looking forward to the other place too. It's an interesting part of town, and it's an interesting building that it will be in. But that's what I'll have for today, just a short update. Hope everyone's doing well. Sorry I have been busy and haven't filmed anything in a while, specifically not about my reading, even though it has been happening. And I will get back to you about that another time. Bye. Hope everyone's been doing well. Bye. Oh, yes, and I'm retired. Yay!